Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, a channel whereby we are going to learn most probably basic tips in life, educational tips, explore and have fun. So today I'm going to introduce you to a new topic, exceptional from different videos that I've been doing in my channel. And today we are going to talk about a topic of which I thought that we should tackle because on our daily life, so many youths and so many people are looking for jobs. And in our era, you are not employed in a job firm or you don't get a job if at all you don't go through the process of interview. So today, I'm going to introduce to you three basic tips on how to introduce yourself in an interview. Basically, I'm going to talk about the three tips whereby you have applied for a job interview and you've been invited for a job interview. So this one will tackle the basic tips on now you have presented yourself in an interview whereby you need the interviewer to come to have an interview with you or have an interview session with you. Now, there are three basic tips that we are going to discuss and we are going to talk about. And maybe in case there are other basic tips some of you know about, you can highlight them in the comment section whereby I can also go through them and we can help each other grow as we educate one another. So I'll go straight to the video and I shall tackle the first basic tip. And the first basic tip is focus on creating a positive first impression. What do I mean by focus or by creating a positive first impression? This is whereby you've been invited in an interview session, and the first thing is you have to come earlier before the time of an interview. Make sure that you arrive earlier at the interview venue so that by doing this, you'll be able to go through the job interview introduction and you'll be able to reread the job description. So at the end of the day, by the time you enter the interview room, you are able to know about the job description and you are able to know about the job introduction or review of the job introduction. So by arriving early at the interview venue, this will help you get relaxed. It will also help you get composed and more so it will at least help you make sure that you are prepared during the interview session, because at the end of the day you are composed, you are relaxed, and so you are waiting for the interviewer. That's the importance of coming earlier at the interview venue, and that is basically the first tip. Second of all, we are going to tackle the second tip on how to introduce yourself at interview venue. Dress professionally for your interview. What do I mean when I say this? How you dress explains your first impression to the interviewer. Most probably for me, I try to recommend official wear for all interviews because official wear basically looks a bit smart to each and every individual, and mostly interviews recommend official wear for it is so professional. So being the tip number two, I'll also recommend official wear so that one is professionally presented. That is tip number two. We go to the tip number three. So tip number three involves three components, and this is whereby you have to have good posture, smile at the interview venue or always smile, then you demonstrate good manners. Your posture will help me know what you can. Most probably, we can communicate directly through your posture because you can look at my eye and I'm able to look direct to your eye. Then someone is encouraged to smile because, yeah, it just creates a good facial expression to each and every individual. Then demonstrate a good manner. This is whereby most of the time when you go to an interview session, we find that there are mostly offices. So you can come to my office, I don't know what you want. So to demonstrate good manners, you can do this by introducing yourself. Most probably, maybe if you meet the interviewer, you can say, "Hi, my name is Helen, and I'm here for an interview." At least this interviewer will be able to know that this is an interview who has come for an interview, because our offices are open and most of the time people come to visit our offices, and maybe someone has a different agenda, so you can be there at the waiting line and maybe you are not coming for an interview, so you'll just line up at the waiting line, and maybe the interview takes like 2 hours full session. So at the end of the day, you'll waste your time. But if at all maybe you introduce yourself, it will be a good tip to the interviewer. So my basic 3 tips ends there, and if at all you have other tips you can enlighten me on, just send the tips or send the comments on the comment section, whereby I can also go through them. We can help each other grow through reading through each and every step that you would have recommended me. So that is the end of my video today. And before I conclude my video, I'll just say that if you've not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel so that you can be part of this family. For I'm doing a couple of videos, specifically I'm majoring on interview videos that are going to tackle mostly basic tips or basic questions that are asked in an interview, and how I'll try my best on so that I can see how I can answer the basic questions or the common asked question. That's all for today, guys. Have a good day.